This is Shadowcoast with Shadowcoast Gaming, and we are playing Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, including the DLC content, which we will feature in this episode. We will be running the Broken Alliance 2, or the second mission under the Broken Alliance DLC, called Prison Station. So let's take a look for what's coming up, and we'll be jumping there shortly.
Commander, Admiral, while we were anchored at Aquaria, Sinan came across some disturbing intelligence about one of our allies.
We finished debriefing the Celestra just a little while ago. Although the project was Tauran-owned, most of the crew is Canceran. Mostly engineers and deckhands working off family prison debts. Their opinions on Canceran's prison systems were scathing at best. One man insisted his uncle had been abducted by Cylons, herded out of the complex with a dozen other inmates, while the guards just stood by and watched. It didn't sound like an isolated incident either.
We've received no formal requests from the Canceran government to respond to these Cylon incursions. But I have tracked Cylon IFFs to at least one station, with no hostile engagements publicly recorded by authorities.
That is reason enough to warrant a closer look. Commander, get a fleet to Canceran to investigate the prison station. I'll deal with any politicians on the ground as needed.
And there we have it. We are heading to Canceran, and we will be checking out this prison station. If they are indeed selling humans or trading humans, prisoners to the Cylons, that's unacceptable. Here are a few items: 640 Tillium as a reward, 860 requisition points. We want to keep as much Tillium and requisition flowing in as possible so we can pump out those ships to secure all the different sectors. And also, this mission requires a Raptor squadron at the mission marker. Now, we do start with a Raptor squadron, which is great. Now, it is 310 Tillium to jump. And I'm just looking at my build queue, which we do have rolling here. I'm going to wait 2 turns.
Escort fleet, sir.
We're going to auto-resolve some fights here. I apologize. And we will jump in here. Good. Here, we can repair fleet. I do want to check our officer. Sometimes we can promote for 0 requisition points. So we want to just keep them, the highest possible rating as we progress. It is now 230. We are going to wait one more turn, and then I promise we will jump into the battle. Now, what do we want to do here? What is this? Scorpia. I think we want to jump over to Scorpia to make sure that it is defended. Now, in the intelligence, we are at plus 269. That is because we do have several fleets marked in different areas with officers giving us both bonuses as well as creating stability to ensure that all the colonies are part of the coalition, or the quorum as we like to call it. Now, we are at 150, but let's see here. We just pumped out a Battlestar, which is nice. And what I do want to see here is we have 6,000, so we have roughly 650 points. If we take away, this is our support. Let's say we transfer this into this group. I'm pretty sure we're just going to be transferring it right back. Yes, because we don't have enough points. This is, the officer is Greeley. Let us see, can we promote him? We can promote him. And now, let us see if we can roll in with 2 battle stars into this mission. That would be fantastic, and we can. Awesome. We're going to jump this other ship here. It's 20 Tillium. We're kind of creating a secondary fleet to head over to Helios Beta. We aren't going to make that mission, unfortunately. And wait a second. We want to jump you into this mission to Canceran. Alright, so we have 1, 2. So we have 2 Battlestars, 2 cruisers, a Adamant, and a Berserk. So that's an interesting combo. We have a lot of Tillium, we have a lot of requisition points, but let's see, can we research anything? I think everything has been researched, so we will continue here. I'm just doing some housekeeping real quick. What is this? This is the Helios Beta group. We can jump them for 80 tillium, and so we will. And what I would like to do here is, if you look at the build queue, we do have 2 more Rangers coming up, but we have more than enough for a Battlestar, which we will start on. We're going to give Helios Beta group a Battlestar and send them there to make sure they can secure that area. Overall, we are doing well. Intelligence plus 269. We want to be over 100, well over 100, so we are doing fairly well. We have all 12 colonies paying tribute and part of the quorum. Now enough talk. Let's get into the action and start on this Broken Alliance mission 2.
Fleet, sir.
Before we do that, we're just going to auto-resolve a few battles here.
Battlestar Group is under attack.
Now, this group over here, let's see, Colonial Victory. We do want to make sure that we remember to repair both these groups, as well as combine some fleets over there before we head over to Helios Beta with a new group. Alright, so what are we doing here? We have 2 guys to the left. We have 4 guys to the right. So how do we want to handle this? We have 1 in the middle. So we want to keep these guys a little low. They do have an artillery cannon on the top, from what I've read, if I'm remembering correctly. Our Berserk we want to keep kind of low. We want to keep our adamant on, in the middle, and we want to keep our support Celestra, which can add ammunition, which we are going to need to the Rangers. Now we're keeping the Rangers in the back, the same with the, and maybe we're a little bit low here. We do want to be able to rotate some damage. These are our Artemises we are using to tank, but they do a fair amount of damage, and we're going through the middle here. Alright, so we have Mark IIs. This guy has Mark IIs. This guy will also have Mark IIs. Let me see, Mark II, Mark II. We want this guy to actually have a, I do believe we need to deploy with a Raptor squad. And with that, Broken Alliance,
Fleet
Mission 2,
in 3,
Prison Station,
2,
Canceron. We are jumping in here and seeing if they are indeed selling prisoners to the Cylons for weird experimentation.
I have security forces stranded and hailing on distress channels. Multiple hostiles on the board, including 1 at the prison station.
Any word from inside the station?
None. The stranded security team has confirmed that the perimeter minefield is compromised and dangerous.
Commander, neutralize enough of the minefield so that we can get our Marines on that station. And let me know when the Canceran Parliament decides to wake up and do their job.
Ooh, Canceron doing some shady dealings here. It looks like we do indeed have an extra adamant out here.
Yes, sir.
Looks like they are in the center of a minefield. They do have
Yes,
a Raptor squadron. We are going to launch that and help clear up these mines. We're going to launch we have a lot of
Yes, sir.
Vipers, not on the Rangers though. For here,
Launching
always
alert Vipers.
launching alert Vipers. Now, I will be sending them into battle fairly quickly. The main
Understood.
reason for that will be
Yes, Commander.
that we want, I'm going to make these guys a little bit higher.
On it, Commander.
We will make this guy a little bit lower, but I don't want to get him
Understood.
too far out in front, and we want to give a little bit of space here so we can fire flak. Now what I'm going to do here, always check the radar. I can't tell. I think these might be mines, but I think we'll find out when we get closer. If they are mines, we will send the raptor coming from the berserk to clear the mines here. And I'm pretty sure they are, because here you see those little white dots have circles. So I'm assuming these little white dots have circles. So we might really just send our fighters in to go around the mines, let them come to us, and see what happens. Alright, I think we have good deployment. I am just trying to, and let me see here. We want to be up a little bit, over a little bit, and we are by no means going to go into that mine range. Alright, we're deploying fighters. It looks like they have a fighter group there. And it looks like we're going to have to reassign a lot of our... So we have group 1 here. We are going to assign these raptors to group 2. And, excuse me, these Mark 2s to group 2. And this raptor will... Abilities. Board, disarm. So why don't you defend this guy? And let's see about this raptor group. Abilities. Disarm. So go disarm all those mines. Alright, so proximity mine. Yeah, go disarm that one.
Yes, Commander.
We do not have any targets yet. I do want to send these fighters out. So where are we going here? Unidentified.
Understood.
The other Mark IIs, I think this group launched some fighters. So let's select that as a target. We have to cycle through here. And I think it's that one. Yeah. Go make short work of them. You guys
So say we all.
continue to be higher. Stay low. Stay behind them. And we're gonna wait to do any flak because we want our fighters to get out. Alright, trigger. Okay, so arming. So
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
trigger zone. Oops. We want this raptor to disarm. Well, move over here. And then these guys are going to turn
Yes, Commander. Yes, sir.
and focus fire this guy down. We're also gonna
Understood.
fire some guided missiles there. You come
Understood.
here and go full attack. Nemesis. Take that Nemesis out. You guys
So say we all.
go full attack. Nemesis. And I'll be honest, we're going to adopt a slightly defensive posture for both of you guys. You guys are going to go full offense and send a ton of missiles at this guy. Where's our other ranger here?
Understood.
Send a lot
Missiles
of
on their way.
missiles at this guy. And I think if we play our cards right, we should be able to bring this guy around. Take out these two. So
Fighter squadron is taking fire.
let's make you full on.
On it, Commander.
Alright, so this one on the left is actually taking some damage. This one on the right has taken some damage too, so I think we're okay
On it, Commander.
with the focus fire priority targets. Did I forget to use? Yes, I did.
A Battlestar is being hacked.
So they're trying to hack
IFF
us.
confirms unit is hostile.
Alright, so that guy is toast.
Sir, Cancer and Defense and Interior is on the line.
Well, that didn't take long.
Ah, here they come
You
to
are
help.
far from home, Colonial Fleet. I expect this is a friendly visit, unless there is another good reason to breach Canceran orbit with your warships.
Minister Winutu, we are cooperating with local security to investigate a Cylon presence as yet unreported by your department. Unless Cancerin has objections to the 4th and 7th articles, we will proceed with our operation.
Oh snap, we just Kane put her in her place. Alright, so there's a Revenant there. And I think we should probably have both of our Artemises focus that Revenant down. We will have the Adamant here focus that Revenant down, and our Berserk will come around and also
Yes, Commander.
focus that Adamant down. Now one thing I'm trying to do here is so for this Raptor I want you to I can't tell which one's which. For this Raptor kind of keep disarming things. Now I do think we should continue
On it,
to
Commander.
move you here.
On it, Commander.
Although if you can hit that guy, be nice. And honestly, I think why not shoot some rockets at that guy? Now let's not forget that our Rangers have a tremendous advantage on cooldown. So we are gonna send a lot of firepower at this Talon. And if we
Understood.
line up the missiles right and they all hit in the same spot, we might just take them out.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
So we are focusing down.
Admiral Kane, I insist. We do not need the help of Colonial Fleet with internal security matters. Canceran law enforcement is en route to the station as we speak.
This is clearly a wartime engagement with hostile forces. We will not turn around and leave colonial citizens to be killed.
I expect you to act in accordance with your articles, Admiral. And as yet, no branch of Canceran government has formally asked for your help.
Minister Winnetou, surely you understand how this looks to Colonial Fleet. I appreciate there is a sensitivity regarding these facilities, but this is not the time for political jousting.
Ah, Mr. Quaid. I did not realize you were still indentured to the Capricorns. Very well. Do as you must. We will clean up whatever mess Colonial Fleet leaves in its wake. At their expense, of course.
There we have it. The political jousting and challenges that truly plague most politics, or maybe all politics, depending on how you look at it. I do,
Yes, Commander.
if possible, want to take out that Talon. I do want to see what the Talon, Revenant, Talon, Nemesis, Cerastes. So we're going to actually take these guys and have them focus on the Talon. And that frees up these guys to focus on this Revenant. I think everyone else is focused on the Revenant. Let's see. Oh, I thought... Alright, the Ranger's taking a little damage. The left side, so that is good to know. Oh wait, the left side, so that's good. The right side and the Cerastes
Launching
deploy
drones.
plating. And for the Raptor, let us board this dude and see what happens. Alright, so we are, look at that, we are focusing fire that guy down. We also took out this guy. So let's take a look. We have 2 over there, 1 here. So we're going to, for better or worse, focus this one down. And we will stop boosting.
So say we all. Yes, Commander.
You're gonna fire some guided missiles here.
So say we all.
Fire guided missiles. Make sure that this is being targeted appropriately. Berserk targeting. We will continue to target. Just making sure. Adamant. You are reloading. And we are bringing people this way. You are being hacked. The hangar is down, so we will turn there and let's see.
Missiles incoming! Berserk is taking damage.
And that Talon does not stand a chance.
Yes, Commander.
Now this Raptor,
Recalling squadron.
we're gonna recall because they are about to get smoked in so many ways.
So say we all.
I do think we're gonna
Understood.
send missiles at the
Understood.
Cerastes. Alright. Oops. Which is fantastic. And our Celestra is gonna restock
Supply raptors are
on
ready.
the we'll restock or start restocking these guys. Alright, so
Yes, Commander. Yes, sir.
Turning this way. Alright, Sarasi's is overpowered, but you have a nice firing line.
So say we all. Yes, sir. Understood.
And that firing line continues. So fairly easily done. Board the Cancerin. Oh, alright, so that Raptor Squadron board prison station. Our ships are I missed that. I should have been paying better attention.
On it, Commander.
Alright, all ships are in the clear. We are... Oh, there they are. Go, little guys, go! Alright, let's just make sure
Yes, Commander.
we are turning
On it,
and
Commander.
not gonna hit anything. And we
On it, Commander.
certainly aren't set to hit any mines. Alright. They are burning. Look at them go. Again, possibility of collision there, so we're gonna remove that. And
Subsystem is back online.
there we go.
Trigger zone detected. Marines are on station and engaging with
Oh,
Centurions.
snap.
Inmates and security personnel are displaced, but mostly unharmed. All hostile marks are down, and the prison compound is secured.
You appear to have an agreeable impact on the Minister's decision-making, Sinan. There's some history there, I assume?
Merely professional courtesy. I've worked for Shashenka in the past. She is as ambitious as she is morally reductive. I'm surprised you don't get along with her better, Lucinda.
Oh, snap. I like him. Keeps Kane in her place. Lucinda Kane, I believe. Alright, so we're reviewing here. With 2 battle stars, I mean, we had significantly more power than they did. So, you can see here we have Adamant, 2 battle stars, and a Berserk. Now, when we should be zooming up, that Eller Nemesis had 4 Ranger missiles in the face with a 4 supporting firing support. You can see those little missiles were the Raptors. And then keeping our battle stars lower so those artillery cannons hit is key. The Revenant fell pretty quickly. I think it just concerted fire from our entire fleet. And you can see that those Mark IIs significantly reduced the armor, and then in conjunction with our fighters and other ships, they don't stand a chance. And that Sarastes over there, we had, I think, 8 missiles hit it. Take out armor, and then it's just, you know, the turret fire can, you know, took it out pretty quick. And that one was weakened by the Raptor. Now we just do some maneuvering. Really what we're waiting here is for our raptors to board, which I should have sent in earlier. Note on that other atom, and I did ultimately recall the raptors. I didn't want the boarding crew to get blown up. So I'm not sure how that works. Yeah, our Viper's just kind of flying around, waiting for the raptors to board. And that should be it, folks. Or I thought it should be it. I like that. It is pretty to watch the Vipers zoom around. Now let's take a look here. Artemis 1, Artemis 0. Ranger putting in some good work. And Adamant Berserk. So we had a nice spread of kills across the ships. And that was Broken Alliance Mission 2.
Information on the chemical attacks are still incoming, but response teams estimate thousands of victims. Reports confirm most are non-fatal, which seems worse, somehow. Kane's agreed to provide an escort for a Pycon Medical Corps attachment out of Helios Alpha. But it's your problem to figure out how to get them there. Her words, not mine. Sagittarian hasn't lifted their border embargo since the attack. At this stage, we've only got permission to take Dr. Cottle and his team to Erelon.
Alright, so that is Chapter 6, Chemical Warfare. We will cover that in the next episode. I'm just doing some housekeeping here, so feel free to jump to the next episode. Appreciate a subscribe and a like. If you like what you see and you want me to keep producing more of it, always helpful. Alright, we're going to transfer some of these into Helios Beta, or maybe not. We're going to transfer you into the other one. So there are 2 fleets. This one has 2 ships. And has 5. You're going to go to Helios Beta, promote 500 requisition points. I'd rather get you some experience, good sir, or good woman. So yeah, alright, so just confirming, or trying to confirm. So that one's good because we repaired, no repairs, and here we have one more repair. Thanks for watching, catch you in the next one.